Hey coin collectors, Dan the Collecting Man here. Today I've got something pretty unique and I think it's going to become very, very collectible in the future. This is the perthmint's Lunar Dragon 1 ounce gold bar. So something that's only just come out this year as a first time ever kind of unique thing that they've created, and looks to be something that they're going to continue. So we look to see that there might be a gold snake and a gold horse and so on moving future. So obviously the Perth Mint is very, very famous for its lunar coins, and now they're going to start doing lunar bars. So they've always done lunar dragons every year in a bar form, but that was like a bar coin. So something very similar to this one. This is the 2024 bar coin. So as you can see here, it's a $1 denomination, but this is different. This is just purely a bar. This is 1 ounce in gold, and it may come out also in 1 ounce of silver in the near future. So look out for that one. So 30,000 mintage, so pretty cool. What I might do is, a lot of people are probably going to cringe, but I'm going to take it out of its plastic because I want to enjoy it in its full beauty. I think that's the best way to enjoy it. It's no point buying it and having it in the plastic and not being able to actually enjoy this beautiful bar and the beautiful packaging. And that's something that I also love about this, is the actual packaging itself. So chuck in the comments below if you prefer to keep the plastic on or you don't mind taking it off and enjoying it. As you can see now, having that plastic off, the difference in it and the way the gold is absolutely popping with that red is beautiful. So I'm going to go through some of the features about this, why I think it's so collectible, and compare it to something else, some other different Perth Mint products that are similar. But for me, I'm very, very happy. I've been saving up for a long, long time to get this. Obviously, from an ounce of gold point of view, you're looking at, for me, it's around $3,900 odd to buy this. Pretty sure it'll be very over 4,000 in the very near future, with the way the price of gold is going. So some key things to look out for is we've got the cherry blossoms around the packaging, which I think is a key thing to look out for. I love that cherry blossoms. It's something that's synonymous kind of with the Lunar New Year times. It's that kind of thing that I think is absolutely beautiful. Then we've got the dragon itself, so I'll try and get a closer look at the dragon. So we've got obviously dragon written down there with the Chinese inscription of dragon. We've got the beautiful scaled dragon here, so that's absolutely gorgeous. I love the face on this one. For me, this is probably my favorite dragon design of 2024, and I'd love to hear your feedback on it. With it trying to grab the pearl. So obviously that's something that you see in most dragon kind of images. It's always trying to grab that flaming pearl, which is known as the symbol of wisdom. So it's always trying to grab that symbol of wisdom. So that's why this one here is quite collectible in that aspect. So I love that it's kind of a different kind of frosted background, the way they've got these kind of lines there. I'll do a closer view in a minute so you can get a lot better image. And then on this side, we can see this beautiful pattern. That's what I love about this side as well, is you got that beautiful pattern with the gold there. So obviously got 4 nines fine, pure gold, 1 ounce. And then we've got the London Bullion Mint Association registered mark. So that's what this is for the Perth Mint. So that means it's a registered trademark. So normally on some coins, you'd see like these ones here. You get the P privy mark over here on the left. This one's obviously got the P125 for 125 years. Where often with the bars, you see these special, the Perth Mint's actual trademark on there. So that's pretty cool to have that. So it's obviously 125 years old with that, but I do love the way they've done the design. So it's a bit different to what they do on some of the smaller bars. So we've got one here where they have just the kangaroo on the back here. So this is a 1 gram bar of the Perth Mint. And you can see the difference in the size from a 1 gram and obviously the thickness. And the front there, they're very different designs there. So there they've got the trademark on the front with the purity and everything else, where this one here they've got on the back so you can see the actual design. But I do love this design here. As I mentioned here, it's got a mintage of 30,000, 1 troy ounce of pure gold. So it is pretty cool to have a look at. So comparing it to something else, this is like an ounce of silver. So you can see the difference in an ounce of silver versus the ounce of gold. Obviously, gold is a lot more denser kind of metal, so that's why you do see these are a little bit smaller than an ounce of gold, but pretty cool to have some of these. And there's some of the dragon. So this one is the 2024 dragon, so it's a similar-ish design, but this one definitely pops out. This one's got all the clouds and everything else around it. It's a lot busier. I do like this for the gold. I do like this a lot better. This is the 2023 dragon here. As you can see here, this is the coin version, but given that it is the very first one ever, I think it's going to be very collectible. I've also got the one, the gold's coin that came out this year. So this is the coin that came out. This is the proof 1/10 ounce. As you can see, it's a different kind of design of the dragon. This one still had Queen Elizabeth here, as you can see here, with the memorial years of reign. So another cool dragon design. This one hasn't got the pearl in it like this one does, so that's why I do like this one with the whole design. The packaging, I think, is what really sets this off as well. It's just kept it nice and simple and beautiful. They haven't made it too busy like some of these other ones here. You can see there's a lot fitted in that design, and it's just very busy, where this is just simple and beautiful, just your dragon with the pearl there. So what we might do now is have a look at where the micro security engraving is. Well, this one's very different to some of the other stuff that you see often, so I think they've done it pretty clever this year. So what we're going to do now is have a look, and I'll first make sure I get the focus in right. It looks pretty good straight away, and then what we're looking for here is obviously going to get a bit of reflection off the cap. You see the tail there, see right in the middle of that little tail. Let's have a look at that. You can see the 2024. So they've got the year 2024 as the micro engraving there on the tail. So I think that's a pretty clever way. So you haven't got the P or P125 there, where they often do in the letters. They've got the 2024 in the bottom of the tail of the dragon. I'll just show you some of the other features there. You can see that coming up really nice. The scales, there's that flaming ball, and there's the face. So you can really get a good look at the face there, and you can see in the middle of the mouth, you can see there's a little 5 in there as well. So there's obviously, they've got lots of little bits of security everywhere in this one, but you can see just near that tooth there, there looks to be a 5 there. So it looks like, not exactly sure what the 5 is meaning for that one, but that's just another one. So they're probably, the more you look, there probably is little bits of security everywhere, to be honest, but they're the key ones that I've been able to find going around the actual coin design. You look at the hand there, that just looks absolutely cool, looking at it from that aspect. So definitely clever, definitely love the way they've done that. And I'll show you, there's obviously the initials of the designer there itself. So pretty cool on that side. And then let's have a look on the other side so we can have a good look at that design that they've done here. So absolutely amazing the way they've done that. So you can see there's the Perth Mint logo there, pretty cool. But I love the way they've done these little wavy lines going around the sides there. It looks comes up really nice. So definitely hats off to Perth Mint. They've created a beautiful design there, so pretty cool. So I'd love to know in the comments below if you've got one of those, or if it's something that you're interested. Do you prefer a golden bar or a 1 ounce coin? What is your favorite? I'd love to know what people think of the difference, if they prefer the coin, because they also have a collector value, but they also have a higher premium. So if you look at these online to buy these from the Perth Mint, you're going to get closer to spot with this bar than you are this thing. So it's about $50 odd difference. So for me, when I go to sell it, I know I'm going to get a better return on this one compared to this one. And like I said, this is going to hold a higher premium, I think, in the long term for its collectability, because it is the very first of a series, and we all know the first of a series always gets the most collectible, because you've got people in 5 to 10 years time are going to want to go back in time to get all the different versions. So having the first, yes, it is a big investment. And this is only my only personal advice. This is not financial advice. As I like to say, this is just my own opinion. that I think this will become something iconic. But I do love that with the red there, but I do like the coins as well. So anything from the Perth Mint, to be honest, I'm a big fan of. And the little cards, I'm looking to get some bigger ones soon, but this is definitely spot on. And thanks for the Perth Mint for making such beautiful, beautiful products. I really love it, and I'd love to hear your comments below about this bar itself. So as always, give us a thumbs up if you enjoy the content and enjoy the products that I'm showing you, and if you think this is a great bar. Also, make sure if you're not yet subscribed to Dan the Collecting Man, we've got some really, really cool videos coming up in the near future, and I'm able to get some access to some pretty cool stuff to show off and have a look at, and some of the stuff that I'm purchasing. And thanks so much for watching and joining the coin collecting community. I'll catch you in my next video. Dan.